Hi, thank you guys for joining us today. My name is Annalise Shane, and I am the lead trainer for VivoTech. In today's presentation, we're going to learn about our AI-powered operations automation cloud platform, Vortex. A vortex is a circular spiraling center in fluid dynamics. It converges all surrounding objects and energy into it. In the natural world, a vortex is going to pull the substances around it into it and then projects a powerful output. VivoTech's cloud solution leverages the essence of a vortex. It digests tons of video streams concurrently and transforms the insights onto either the cloud or the edge. It's embedded with cutting-edge deep learning AI technology. Vortex builds up a real-time, all-inclusive video management, analytics, and storage service, presenting endless enhancements to our customers. In today's presentation, we're going to go over Vortex and how it provides solutions to the on-premise surveillance system hardships, and then even provides an opportunity to bring existing cameras to the cloud with the help of AI NVRs and Vortex Connect. We're going to go over the different products and the features that make up Vortex solutions, and then I'll provide a demo of the state-of-the-art edge AI that we call Deep Search. If you guys have any questions at all, please enter them in the Q&A section, and then I'll answer them at the end of the session. First, for those that are new to Vortex and to VSaaS, what is VSaaS? What does it do? Video surveillance as a service, or VSaaS, is the industry's way of referring to cloud video. Now, you may have heard of software as a service, and if not, then you most likely have heard of Microsoft Office 365. If we compare that traditional Microsoft Office to cloud-based Office 365, with the traditional Office, you're going to pay up front for the software and run it on your computer. But with the cloud model, yes, you do have those recurring payments, but that is going to allow you to run the software in the cloud on their computer instead. And you'll have the most up-to-date tools provided by Microsoft. Similarly, VSaaS is going to mirror this trade-off with video surveillance. There's going to be recurring licensing costs, but the cameras and the software are automatically updated, allowing you to use the most secure and up-to-date AI for that video surveillance provider. Now, there's two major types of VSaaS. We have hosted and managed, and then this is going to depend on where the video is stored. We have our managed video is going to be when the video is still stored on site as it traditionally has been, but it's managed in the cloud. Then we have hosted video, and that's where the video is stored in the cloud, not on site, as well as managed in the cloud. Hybrid video is where the video is partially stored on site and then also partially in the cloud, and this is where Vortex lies. Our Vortex cameras not only record to an onboard SD card, but also give you that option to back up these recordings in the cloud on a schedule that works best for your project. Now that we have a little bit of a better understanding of VSaaS, let's go ahead and go over why so many are leaving the on-prem solution and migrating towards the cloud, and then some of the hardships that they may face whenever they're transitioning to the cloud. Well, obstacles in the security world are for both the end user and the dealers whenever we're dealing with on-prem and cloud solutions. For our end users, they may find the time-intensive IT responsibilities of firmware updates, upgrading the VMS software, managing devices and users across multiple locations to be time-consuming and labor-intensive. They may also have cybersecurity concerns due to the necessary port forwarding for remote management, or if they're dealing with a VMS alongside with access control software, then they may need to switch between the two, and that may cause inefficiencies and security gaps. And then whenever they decide to migrate to the cloud, they may find that many of the cloud managed systems are going to require a rip and replace. That's going to result in significant investment costs. And then for the dealers, some of the challenges they may come across is going to be at the very beginning, having to deal with those complicated quotations due to complexities such as server configuration, storage calculations, and software licensing. Then whenever it's time to install, dealing with the complex network setups, server provisioning, and then potential third-party VPN involvement and other complicated setup. And then after the install, having that costly on-site troubleshooting whenever any issue arises. VivoTech's cloud-based VSaaS solution, Vortex, is going to eliminate all of these challenges and integrates deep learning-based cameras with cloud hosting services. The service is built on cloud architecture, making multi-site surveillance both simple and cost-effective. It provides greater flexibility with various camera models for every project's needs, and our cameras are not going to hold you hostage. You can flash back to OnVIF if you ever decide you need to go back to that on-prem solution. Also, with this solution, you have reduced installation time, zero configuration, and the storage is scalable. You can easily add new cameras onto Vortex as needed. Anytime, anywhere, remote management and viewing, making it easier for multi-site enterprises and mid-sized organizations to manage their video surveillance systems that are deployed across different facilities. You have automatic system and camera firmware upgrades, ability to share and export video, ability to choose how long to back up your recordings in the cloud, from 30 days redundant backup all the way up to a full year of cloud backup. For the customers that do not want to rip and replace their current systems, we provide a pathway to cloud just by connecting their existing cameras to our AI NVRs and bring them to the cloud with Vortex Connect. You have simple and automatic security, state-of-the-art edge AI to save time whenever searching for specific events and receiving real-time alerts. Plus, all of the Vortex cameras are going to provide you with a 10-year warranty as long as they're continuously licensed. And also, for VSaaS is going to provide a steady stream of recurring revenue for our system integrators. Now, Vortex offers multiple solutions for our customers that are wanting to take their security system to the cloud. We have direct-to-cloud cameras that provide 30 days of onboard storage with an option to have additional cloud storage. But for those that can't replace their cameras they currently have installed, then we have our bridge to cloud NVR. That's going to work with any OnVIF Profile S compatible cameras, bringing them to the cloud with Vortex Connect. As for our dealers, we provide a reseller portal where they can easily manage their customers' organizations, licenses, and have easy access to the customers' portal in order to provide remote support. Now, the reseller portal is going to help to unify security and even enhance satisfaction between the relationships between us, Vivotech, and our dealers, and then also the dealers with their end users. It provides a centralized dashboard to manage customers' organizations, provides remote access for technical support, and helps our dealers to provide and take better care of their customers and also cultivate loyal customers with engagement and support. And for us, Vivotech, we can create strong partnerships with our integrators with the enhanced support as well. All right, let's go over some of the features of our cloud solution. With Vortex, you can easily connect your Vortex cameras and your NVRs just by scanning a QR code in the NVR and on the camera. There's no need to port forward, no need to search for the NVR's IP address or the camera's IP address, no need for a DDNS. Just turn on the Vortex cloud service inside of the NVR with a toggle button, scan that QR code that appears, and then you can have anytime, anywhere access to your on-prem cameras, or just scan the QR code on the outside of the box of the Vortex cameras to have instant access to those cameras. Also, by not having to port forward, we're going to eliminate those vulnerabilities that come with port forwarding. All of your data is secure from end to end and is transmitted over the internet with 256-bit encryption. Once you've added all the cameras and the NVRs to the Vortex portal, you can view all of those cameras in one place. Not only that, but Vortex can help to reduce clutter and enhance awareness in each location, because with the cloud management, you can create an unlimited number of groups so our users can easily organize all of their systems by location, importance, or any other way that they choose. It even has a centralized user management, so you can assign role-based privileges to tailor the type of access. Also, you can designate groups and site access for organized control. Upon integration with the Kizzy access control system via API, our users can directly monitor the scene and access control status on Vortex. So imagine this, an access denied event occurs. With video verification, you can receive a notification. With a quick tap, you can pull up the video feed and see exactly what transpired at that doorway. Was it a legitimate access attempt by an authorized user who simply forgot their badge, or was it a potential security breach? Well, video verification is going to allow you to see it to believe it. This is going to eliminate that guesswork and also empowers our customers to make faster, more informed decisions about how to respond to security events. Not only that, but our users can directly monitor the scene and then access control status on Vortex, but we can also remotely unlock Kizzy's devices, in addition to receiving access and monitoring events by using mobile and computers. Users only need to focus on one single platform, and that is going to be Vortex. They can receive automated mobile push notifications, keeping them informed of events, no matter if it's what the event is or even system issues, minimizing the risk of missing vital information. Set customized alert schedules to receive push notifications at specific times. For instance, maybe you want to configure the system to notify you only during nighttime for intrusions. You don't want to hear anything going on during the daytime whenever the workers are present. Also, the users can make immediate informed decisions since they can visually verify the legitimacy of the event with just a quick tap on the mobile phone. Archiving and sharing are as simple as one, two, three. You can play back the recordings and archive an unlimited number of 5 second to 60 minutes of video footage. The archive is a storage of files in the cloud that needs to be retained or safeguard key video evidence. And then you can easily share the archives just by sharing the URL. Our users can monitor the cameras anywhere, anytime, with any device. They can bring their phone or their laptop as the portable monitoring system wherever they go. Vortex is compatible with Chrome and Edge browsers and on iOS and Android mobile devices. All right, so now let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about how VivaTech makes cloud easier, not only for our end user, but also for our integrators with Vortex Connect. With our AI NVRs, you can turn any network camera to the cloud. With 243 surveillance manufacturers and over 30,000 ONVIF Profile S camera models that are on the market right now, Vortex Connect provides an opportunity to cut costs and preserve the value of your cameras instead of opting for replacements. You get simplified onboarding with no complex network settings using trustworthy network connection processes, P2P, and relay technology to connect the NVR to the cloud just by scanning the QR code. And it's cost effective. There's no need to buy a bridge to bring the system to the cloud. And then there's also no need to have an expensive CMS. Thus, it's going to reduce the additional hardware expenses and then also increased reliability. There's less failure points with this simplified architecture. There's no bridge, no expensive server. And with the embedded PoE in the NVR, you don't even need to purchase an additional PoE switch. Each PoE port on that NVR is going to support up to 30 watts of power. It's going to provide a cost-effective solution that allows your cameras to work seamlessly in any location under any climate. So which NVRs are compatible with Vortex Connect? The AI NVRs that are going to allow you to take your system to the cloud are the 8 and 16 channel ND26P and the 16 and 32 channel ND42P series NVRs. These NVRs are ready to use with Vortex Connect, and once it's been upgraded to firmware version 4.4 or higher. The current firmware can be found on the corresponding model's web page. These NVRs are NDAA and TAA compliant. They provide you with VivaTech Smart VCA for those advanced event searches, provide 4K camera video input and local display for those clear details, simplified installation with that built-in PoE I talked about earlier, and then provides enhanced security with Trend Micro IoT protection. Not only does Vortex Connect provide anytime, anywhere access to our camera views and recordings for the end user, but once that NVR is connected to Vortex Connect, our integrators can remotely manage and set up the NVR from the comfort of your own office. No longer do you have to port forward to have that remote access to the NVR's interface. You can manage cameras, configure recording setup, Settings set up alarms all within the Vortex user portal. You can even push over the air firmware updates, reboot the NVR, make any changes to the settings in that NVR. So just think of how much easier installation and configuration and even troubleshooting is going to be with this feature. Let's go ahead and go over our direct-to-cloud Vortex cameras. They're easy to scale and less to manage. There's two lines of cameras depending on your AI needs. We have our Essential series and our Premium series. The Essential series are our cost competitive line. They all have a compact design. They can detect and search for both people and vehicles. And then you can create real-time alerts for those people and vehicle-based rules, line crossing, loitering, and intrusion detection. You can now even create real-time alerts for objects. We have missing object detection and unattended object detection. But our premium camera series are going to provide the most robust AI capabilities. These are our specialty cameras, and they could do everything that Essential series cameras can do. And they're even able to search people and vehicles by specific attributes, gender, age, clothing, accessories like hats and backpacks, vehicle colors and types such as cars, trucks, bus, bicycle, and motorcycle. Plus, with these premium cameras, you're able to perform profile searches, meaning we could search by facial images and even capture and search for license plates. The Vortex camera is going to use edge storage for this VSaaS solution. Edge storage is the use of in-camera onboard SD card as the primary storage option and offers some advantages like lower storage acquisition costs due to there being no need for on-site recording systems. The AI integration and then the network load is going to be reduced because of that edge-based real-time analytics and storage in this VSaaS model. And then the scalability is going to be another feature because adding another Vortex camera that incorporates edge storage is going to be so simple. Here's how it works. The Vortex camera records on the SD card with the analytics always running. 30 days of recording in standard definition or SD resolution is guaranteed. So by SD resolution, I mean SD for a 2 megapixel camera is 720p, and then the 5 megapixel camera is 960p. Recording in HD resolution or full resolution that the camera is capable of is activated only whenever a moving person or a vehicle is detected. And then during playback, it's going to be normally it's in SD resolution for a static scene and HD resolution or full resolution for a dynamic scene. Our Vortex cameras, like I've told you before, are very easy to install, and this starts from the time that you grab them off the shelf at your favorite distributors. So we made the installation a true plug-and-play solution with our Vortex cameras that come with pre-bundled licenses. All of the different cameras that Vortex provides have the option to come with pre-licensed with 1 year standard license. So make sure that you're grabbing the cameras that have a 1Y after the model number and make your installation a breeze. With these cameras, the standard license automatically activates once the cameras go online. There's no need to log into your reseller portal to assign licenses if you're looking for a fast and easy way to get your customers set up and running with access to their camera views. Our Vortex cameras provide you with the peace of mind with up to 10 years of warranty with continuous license subscriptions. Also, no vendor lock-in. If you or your customer at any time decide you need to go back to that on-prem solution, no problem. We can revert our Vortex cameras back to OnVIF with a firmware update, so you're not left with a very expensive brick. These cameras are all NDAA and TAA compliant, which is going to be vital for any government projects. All right, so let me show you how easy it is to set up one of these new pre-licensed cameras. So in this demo, we've purchased two pre-bundled cameras off the shelf from the distributor, and then we'll be creating a new account and organization. We'll go ahead and create our account. So just use your email address, create a password, and then create the account. Receive your activation email, and then go ahead and sign in. Once we get signed in, since we have never had an organization before, we'll go ahead and create that. Name it whatever you would like. Once we're in, now we're going to add our cameras via the browser. All I have to do is click on Add Device, enter in my device ID, which is going to be the camera's MAC address. You could find that on the outside of the box and then also on a sticker on the camera itself. We'll name the device and then make sure to put it in the appropriate time zone. I can also add cameras by the app. Easier way to add it, all we have to do is scan that QR code that's on this outside of the box or on the camera. We'll go ahead and name it, choose its time zone, and then add. Since that was so easy, let's do it again. Scan the other camera's QR code, name it, choose your time zone, and then click on connect. And that's it. That's all it takes in order to add a device. Once we've added the device, we can then see that they're pre-licensed whenever we go into the device list. All right, so now let's go ahead and check for firmware updates. At this time, you should be able to update your cameras to version 4 point whatever and higher. Now, one of the features for Vortex is going to be the automatic firmware update. So let's go ahead and set that up. We're going to set up the days and the times that are going to work best for us. For demo purposes, we're going to choose every day between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. Now we can start to organize our cameras. In order to do this, we'll go into our devices, create your device group, name it whatever. I'm just going to name this one Taiwan, and then another folder is going to be named San Jose. And then from there, I can go ahead and move my cameras into the appropriate folders. All right, let's go ahead and add some AI rules. So all Vortex cameras are going to provide you with 3 people and vehicle rules and 2 object rules. For people and vehicle rules, we could set up line crossing, loitering, and intrusion detection. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up each of them. For this one, we're going to go ahead and create a line detection rule or line crossing detection rule. Choose your object, whether it's people or vehicles or all, and then choose the type of condition. Click on save, and then you're done. You now have your rule. Let's go ahead and create another rule. We have our intrusion detection. Go ahead and draw out your box for the zone you want to find out if anybody intruded into. We can go for people or vehicles, and then different types of conditions. And then click on save. And then the final one we'll do for people and vehicle is going to be loitering detection. Draw out our box. Choose the type of object and then how long that object needs to stay within the box before we consider it loitering, and then click on save. That's it, we're done. Now there's also some object rules we have. We have missing object detection and unattended object detection. And they'll go ahead and demonstrate how to set those up. You'll have to set up the minimum object size, the maximum object size, determine what the trigger condition, how long does that item have to be gone before I want to notify somebody. And then for your unattended object, same thing. We'll draw out the box, determine minimum and maximum object sizes, and then how long it needs to have appeared. And then the only difference between the premium and the essential cameras for AI rules is the number of rules that can be created on each camera. So the premium cameras can handle 10 rules and the essential cameras can handle 5. All right, now that we've have our camera set up, we're going to go ahead and add the reseller account if you have one, so that you can manage your customers' cameras within your own reseller portal. If you don't have a reseller account already, please email vortex_partner@vivotech.com in order to acquire about this. All right, and then the next step we're going to do is going to be adding other user accounts if needed. So we're going to go into users, invite user, enter in their email address, and then you could choose what type of role they have. We're going to set this one up as an organization admin because I want to transfer the rights of this organization to the owner. In order to do this, I'll need to go to settings, we'll go to organization, details, and then I can click on transfer. From there, now we can delete our account as the reseller, and that way we can have access to the organization from our reseller portal. We don't need to be a part of this organization. So we can go to the next project and create their organizations. All right, so let's go over the state-of-the-art Edge AI that turns hours into seconds whenever we're searching for specific events. So you may recall whenever I talked about the premium camera being able to detect attributes from people and vehicles, and that all of our cameras can perform some type of deep search. Well, all the different searches that Vortex boasts of can be done without any setup or maintenance on your end. So we didn't even have to set up any of those AI rules that we just went over. Every Vortex camera includes deep learning AI, performs the analytics on the edge. And this is a key feature of Vortex AI. The core of video analytics are done on the camera side, not on the server side. So the onboard video analytics are going to detect people and vehicles, even faces, and extracts all of these features. That metadata is saved in the cloud for our post search. Scene search is a deep search that's available for our essential and our premium series cameras. It's going to search one single camera using line crossing, loitering, or intrusion detection that is defined at any time. Our premium cameras, though, are also going to have the capability of performing the other deep searches. Attribute searches for people and vehicles using gender, clothing color, and accessories, vehicle types, and even color, and then research or re-identification to match the person of interest across different cameras to track their presence throughout all the cameras in the organization. All right, let's go ahead and do a demo of performing an attribute search from the Vortex portal. We're going to perform searches on multiple cameras, and then we're going to choose our date and time. The next section is going to be filter by rule. Here under filter by appearances is how we perform our attribute searches. For this demo, let's go ahead and choose male with a blue shirt. And then here we can see that we have a ton of different results almost instantly. Now, if you recall, we had all of the cameras selected earlier. That means that there's a mix of premium and essential cameras that were all selected. But whenever we were performing attribute searches, this is a deep search that's only available for premium cameras. Therefore, the results are only going to be from premium cameras. Okay, with all of our deep searches, you're also going to notice a footprint digest. So not only can we see the path the person or the vehicle took in the camera's field of view, but we can also tell where they started and ended just by looking at the thumbnail. So following the tail of the pathway, that's where they started their path to the dot on the other end shows you the direction the person or the vehicle took in that camera's field of view. We can also perform human attribute searches by accessories such as hats and backpacks. So let's go ahead and do a search for backpacks or bags, and then we can play back the results afterwards. All right, so let's go ahead and search for vehicles. So here we're going to search for a truck that is white. And then the next one that we could do, we could find red cars. And now let's just search for any bus, doesn't matter the color. Again, any kind of attribute search is only performed on premium cameras. Therefore, even though we have all the cameras selected, the attribute searches is only going to be performed on the premium cameras within that organization. All right, so let's go ahead and perform a scene search. So we'll use the Taiwan HQ intersection camera. Remember, with scene searches, we can only choose one camera. Go ahead and click on filter by rule. We're going to choose line crossing detection and then go ahead and draw our virtual tripwire, and then we'll finish drawing that and then click on save. Since this is a premium camera, we can also search by attribute. So I can refine my search by adding a type to the search. So let's go ahead and choose car and then search. And now it's going to show me anytime a car has crossed that line. Let's go ahead and search for trucks. I can refine the results even more by searching for a white truck. And then we can perform other rules as well. So let's say I needed to know if someone parked or idled in a specific area for at least 60 seconds. We could run the loitering rule on vehicles. If I needed to see if someone drove into an area where cars are not supposed to be, we could perform the intrusion detection rule. All right, so let me show you a camera, or excuse me, a demo of performing this research or re-identifying deep search. These cameras are all installed in one building, and remember, research is only for premium cameras, so we're going to only receive results from premium cameras if both types are selected. So let me go ahead and find my person of interest. I'm going to click on that person snapshot, and then Vortex is automatically going to perform another search using attributes of that person of interest, or POI, and only return the results that closer resemble that person of interest. If we had more premium cameras in the same location or building, then the research would be able to search the recordings from all the premium cameras that were selected, and we'd be able to see all the places within the building that our person of interest went. Another ability is to perform research on a person's face. So whenever the face of the person is good enough to perform video analytics, then the face can become a key feature of research. If research within the face is available, you're going to notice that there's a zoomed in thumbnail of the face, and you could toggle back and forth between the full picture of the person and the facial feature. Click on the magnifying glass or just click on the person, and then we're going to perform a research with the facial feature. Then Vortex is going to research or re-identify based on those person's facial features. All right, the final deep search I'm going to show you is going to be Vortex's ability to capture license plates with our premium cameras. So let's go ahead and search for vehicles over the last 12 hours. And then we can click on this license plate tab. Now, only the vehicles that we captured plates for is going to show up here. We can filter down the results just by looking for plates with the number 12 on them. Then if I go over here to all of the snapshots, just hover over the lines underneath that snapshot, and then we can see a close-up view of the license plate that was recognized by Vortex. All right, before we wrap up this presentation, I want to go over the different options for Vortex licenses because it's straightforward and customizable. Vortex provides you a choice on the type of license to purchase based on what you need from the Vortex system in regards to storage. So the standard annual license provides cloud connection to have anytime, anywhere access to your cameras with unlimited video archives. If you're needing cloud backup for redundant or longer term backup, then the cloud storage add-on licensing is available, and that add-on license provides 30 days, 60, 90, all the way up to 365 days of cloud backup of your recorded video. Now, if you recall, the cameras come bundled from the start with 1 year standard licensing, but you do have an option to extend those years that the cameras are licensed for. So whenever you're purchasing a bundled camera, you can extend those years up to 3 years or 5 years. And then we also have our cloud storage add-on licenses that are available in 1, 3, and 5 year options as well. Now, how can you learn more about Vortex or about our hybrid solution, Vortex Connect? We have multiple options to get you as much information as possible. We could start off by going to our website, vortexcloud.com. Here we show you all the different products, the accessories, and features that come with Vortex. For our latest product update and video tutorials, you could check out our LinkedIn posts and also our YouTube videos. And then if you'd like to become certified in our Vortex line of products, we do offer a virtual Vortex certified training course where we deep dive into Vortex and all of its features and functionalities through lectures and labs. After completing this course, you're going to receive a premium Vortex camera that's bundled with a 1-year standard license and a 1-year 30-day cloud backup license so that you could set up and demo the rich AI features to your own customers. We also have 2 promotions going on right now to provide you guys with a very easy way to test out our new products. With our Easy Safety promo, our VPP members are going to get a significant discount off of one Vortex NVR, or we even have the Vortex Demo 50. So if you want to show off different capabilities of the direct-to-cloud solution, also our hybrid solution with our Vortex Connect NVRs, we are offering this demo kit that's going to include the Vortex Connect enabled 8-channel NVR, along with 5 megapixel premium dome and 5 megapixel essential bullet camera. 4-port PoE switch is optional but recommended since the Vortex cameras need to have direct connection to the cloud. Also, this is a light managed switch in case you want to test out the remote management capabilities within Vortex. So this kit is available for you guys at over 70% off MSRP pricing. So if you're not a partner or want to become one, reach out to our outside sales staff at VU_OST@vivotech.com and they can help get you registered for the program. All right, so the main thing I want you guys to take away from this class is going to be that Vortex is easy to install and easy to use. It provides so many smart features from powerful people and vehicle AI analytics, sophisticated deep searches, and secure cloud storage redundancy, all the while being very incredibly easy to install and maintain. For the installation, you no longer have to worry about those IP networking addresses, schemes, or subnets. No need to open up ports to allow for remote viewing. No more camera configurations or adding the cameras to the VMSs or NVRs. Just power on that camera, scan that QR code, and in no time at all, you have access to your camera views anytime and anywhere. For more information on our new VSaaS solution, please visit vortexcloud.com. Click on the Contact Us at the bottom of the page, fill out the information, and one of our reps will contact you directly. Also, if you're not a partner and would like to become one, please reach out to our outside sales staff at VU_OST@vivotech.com and they can help you register for our partner program. So the VPP is going to be specifically tailored to assist our partners in achieving growth and also success. Just by signing up, you're going to receive a 5-year product warranty on Vivotech products. You'll be enrolled in our exclusive incentive program and then be provided with cloud-powered connectivity and start providing your customers with effortless remote management through the Vortex reseller portal. So if you're not a partner, please contact VU_OST@vivotech.com. Be sure to stay connected by following us on LinkedIn and watch our recorded webinars on our YouTube channel or on our learning management site, na-academy.vivotech.com. Thank you all for attending today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.